Right, are we live?
We are live.
Hello there.
everyone. Move this. So
Wow,
Tom's
we'll
not in
just
it.
check. We'll check because
Yeah, I think we
we could just do this whole thing and then realise we were just talking to no one.
Can you guys hear us? Are we live? There's a bit of a delay. There will always be a bit of a delay, but I'm guessing.
Oh my god, we're live. We're here. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let me mute that. Oh my god. Right.
Hello everyone.
Hi,
and
guys.
Welcome back to Cinema Rules.
Sean, this was a 60k.
Yes,
special.
milestone.
We might as well call it 61k now. But,
Yeah, we're on
but
60.9,
like, it
aren't
literally
we?
feels like we did this last week and that was for 50.
Yeah.
We're already at 60.
It's mental how fast we are growing, and we can't thank you guys enough. But what I really want, and would be so cool, is to get to 100k within 1 year, and that's the 6th of August.
The
So
6th
10 weeks
of
from
August.
now. 10 weeks from now.
10 weeks to get to 100k.
So 10 weeks, 40k in 10
Let
weeks.
the challenge begin.
Yes. But yeah, we've got some comments here.
Send in some questions, guys. If you've got any burning desires any burning questions to ask us, drop them in the chat, and we will
Yes.
answer them.
Can't stick around for the whole thing. Someone do me a solid and submit the Fall for their poll at the end.
So our
we will do
poll's-
that ourselves. the
Our
Fall.
poll's going to be over on Patreon,
Yes.
which we're going to do after this
After this live stream,
live stream.
you can if you go onto our Patreon page, the lowest tier will allow you to comment on polls and choose and have a say in what we watch next. So yes, we will put the Fall in, but it's up to everyone else to vote on that. Thank you to Petros, aka Ghetto Gypsy.
Ghetto Gypsy.
Oh, Ghetto Gypsy.
He says, "Hi guys, great channel. Can you please review the movie Carrie, 1976?"
we do want to do that.
We do want to do that because I've only seen the remake that came out
I haven't seen any.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
You haven't seen Carrie?
No, but
So that's actually directed by the guy Brian De Palma, I think, who
Oh,
did
really?
Untouchables that we watched the other day.
oh yeah,
And
yeah,
Scarface,
yeah. Which is very weird that he
did
did Carrie
yeah.
and Scarface.
And Mission Impossible.
The first one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so
he
it's
did.
Weird bunch, isn't it?
Yeah, we do want to watch that. Maybe this Halloween.
We've got a plan for Halloween, man. I'm telling you.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
We had a good lot of films this Halloween gone, didn't we?
Yeah,
But
we
this
did.
one coming up is going to be great.
How comes you are really into movies but never seen no movies?
Well,
James Cricket.
Like,
Yeah.
let's be honest with this. How many movies are there in the world? We've seen a ridiculous amount of movies between us.
Tom mentioned something in a video that's just been released that it's you only watch the movies in which either your parents were brought up on or you yourself were brought up.
That came out popular at the time. right?
Popular at the time. So all of these movies, yes, our parents grew up when Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween came out, but they weren't.
They're a bit of that older generation before that, aren't they? So
Yeah, so that's probably why we haven't seen the old classics, and we love also going back to the 1940s and the 1950s and 60s to check out those movies. So like Casablanca, The Seventh Seal, Psycho, and all of those. So we want to do more of those, I think.
So username Penny Review says 100k live stream watch along. Woo! That'd be great. We got to come up with something for 100k. if
Yeah, we
get
have to
there.
do
We'll
something.
do something big for that.
Suggest in the comments what we should do for our 100k live stream. Should Tom do the whole thing upside down
Should I
until he passes out?
Should Sean dress as the clown Pennywise from It for the whole film? We'll have to come up with something. Yeah, post your thoughts. Please do Dirty Harry to see American Justice during the 70s, Richard Wood Jr. says. You know what? So Dirty Harry, I don't know if you know this, is the first film in a 5-film series of Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood films.
Oh, okay. So
Well,
does it not?
Dirty Harry's the character, and there's another film called like Magnum Force. There's loads of them, but it's a modern setting. Well, I say modern, but it came out in the 70s.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's that Do You Feel Lucky punk where he's
Oh,
putting together
okay.
this film, that.
Yeah.
We definitely want to do more Clint Eastwood.
We've got some more Clint Eastwood planned, I think. So, Guys should finish the Friday the 13th franchise, and we really do.
What a great franchise! I just love
It's
it.
so
The
much
third
fun.
one- The third one was the best one, I thought.
Third one so far is the best. Although the first one was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um,
But the fourth one is the final chapter, isn't it?
and we just couldn't get the DVD for it. We wanted to watch it
Yeah.
for the sequels playlist, but we couldn't get hold of it. So
We'll get it because they've released a Blu-ray collection, haven't they? So we'll get it at some point, and we'll definitely
yeah.
react to that one.
Thank you for the donation, Michael, and the question. So, hello from France. Hello and welcome. I actually really wanted to go back to France. I went through on a road trip, a 2-week road trip through France with a couple of friends. Tom was invited because he's not my friend.
Acquaintance.
And I really wanted to go back to Cassis because Cassis was just so beautiful, and there was a really cheap Airbnb, which was really nice there as well. So.
Angel Lopez says, greetings from Los Angeles. I know I say this every video, but I just can't understand or comprehend how everybody from different places in the
around the
country
world
watches.
Yeah, we're literally just from a small town in Rugby.
Rugby's the name of the town.
Yeah, Rugby is the name of
In
the town.
England.
It is also the place where they invented the game of rugby, believe it or not. But believe it because it's true. So yeah, I can't believe these people are following us. Pink Sweets, thank you for the donation.
He says, have you all attended film festivals? No, we haven't, but we'd really like to.
And we would want to submit a few.
I heard there's just a great
few of our films
Yeah.
into film festivals.
I heard there's just a great atmosphere there as well when you
Yeah, definitely.
go to those.
Are you planning to drive into movie fandoms or do Disney industry films? If you do comedy, I suggest it's Mad World. So good. Hi from Australia.
So basically, I think the question is, would you do Disney industry films or fandom films? So like Star Wars or the Marvel films?
A bit of both.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be against any of them.
See, we haven't reacted to any of the Marvel Disney Plus shows because we watched them with other people, I guess. Don't
And
we?
there's a lot of reaction channels that do like first time reactions to like Star Wars and the big franchises, but we've seen them, so it's hard for us to.
And at the same time, I think we want to get the fresh reactions of these films we've never seen, because if we watch Star Wars, we'd just quote every single line, wouldn't we? Like,
It'll be good fun, but I think
fun, yeah,
I've
we'll
seen
do it eventually.
Well, you recently rewatched all the Marvel movies, and I
Yeah.
recently rewatched all the Star Wars movies. So we're kind of waiting until that kind of
We
fizzles.
do have
until we
some
watch it again.
franchises coming up though, don't
Yeah,
we?
we
So-
do have a franchise player that's coming up. So,
What happened to Saw? RuneScape 07 says. It's up on the channel if you haven't seen it.
yeah, it is up on the channel.
I guess you mean what happened to the other 8 films.
we haven't watched.
We've
them.
got our whole lives to watch them though, Sean, haven't we?
Yeah, we do. We actually haven't watched Spiral in the cinema yet, simply because we want to watch all of the Saw movies before we watch that one. So, have you ever seen Edge of Tomorrow? Fun sci-fi movie, not often reacted to. Edge of Tomorrow is the biggest pile of shit. No, I'm joking. It is like the most underrated movie ever. It's so good.
Edge of Tomorrow. Wait,
Yeah.
so I watched it and it was called Live, Die, Repeat.
Yeah,
But then they changed the
the only
name.
reason why nobody knows about it, well, I say nobody, but it is underrated, is because the advertisement for the marketing for the film was just atrocious. It had 3 different names.
Yeah, it was called All You Need Is Kill, first of all.
All You Need Is Kill came out as Edge
Die.
of Tomorrow out of the cinema, and then came out on DVD,
Live,
Live,
Die,
Die,
Repeat.
Tomorrow. Yeah,
Live,
Live,
Die,
Die,
Repeat.
Repeat. That's it. Yeah.
Live, Die, Tomorrow. Thank you, Jordan Craft. Thank you for doing this live stream close to my birthday. Always a pleasure. Going to send a couple more quick messages since I'm at work. Nice one, Jordan. We'll try and get them
Thank
answered.
you for that.
When are you guys going to review 7? Have you seen 7? I've seen it.
So I haven't, but I know the massive twist. I know it.
I know the
So-
Kevin Spacey twist.
Yeah.
Tenerife C says, oh, I lost that message. Where was it? Do you really have a twin? Do you really have a twin?
Not that I know of.
No, I do, but Sean doesn't.
Tom has a female twin, and they look exactly like each other.
Identical.
And it's Tom that looks like more like his sister.
Gigi Adams, hey guys, would you ever react to Child's Play? Thank you so much, Gigi. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. That's probably
Definitely.
going to be one of our Halloween ones.
Yeah, we hope.
No, we aren't twins. Username pending review. Awesome, mate.
What films, if any, would you
Have you watched?
have you watched both the original and the remake? And if you have watched both, did you prefer the original or the remake?
I've actually seen the remake of Total Recall, and it's terrible.
Oh yeah,
to,
compared to the original.
I started watching the remake of RoboCop, and that was also terrible. I'm trying to think. My mind's gone blank for remakes.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think.
The remake of The Italian Job is terrible compared to the Michael Caine original. That's the one with Mark Wahlberg, I think. That one's not as good. The remake of Get Carter with Sylvester Stallone is crap.
I can't think of any.
So
remakes.
I think most of the time I prefer the original. I can't think of one. Oh, I know it's not a remake, but Tron Legacy I think is really underrated.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen Tron Legacy.
Tron Legacy is great. It's not a remake, but it's a sequel, but it's still better.
Yeah. Message for Tom from Jordan Craft. Thank you for the donation. Your quarantine hair looks particularly luxurious today.
Why, thank you.
Congrats on your engagement, and I hope you have a beautiful wedding.
Oh, thank you so much, Jordan. That's such a nice comment. Sean was basically watching me for 10 minutes do my hair in the
Yeah, he was like, "Is my hair okay? It needs to be okay. It needs to be okay for the live stream." But yeah, your wedding's this year, isn't it?
In fact, we're going on the stag do in a month's time, aren't we?
We are. We're going on stag do, which I've organised.
Who knows?
If you're out in Newcastle
In
July, end of July, let us know.
How do I... oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I can't control these pieces of technology. Message for Sean.
Oh, okay.
We got someone severely crushing on you, just so you know. Come to Orlando and we'll go to Universal Studios. I'm guessing that's Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Mate, have you been to Universal Studios?
Oh, of course I have.
Have
I've
you
been
been there,
twice.
have you been there since the Harry Potter?
No,
Hogwarts?
I haven't.
Mate,
I
you'd
haven't.
love it.
I
It's
haven't.
so good. There's such a good ride.
I need
in
to
the Hogwarts.
I need to go back.
And they've got the Hulk roller coaster. Did you go on that?
I did go on the Hulk roller coaster.
That was
I went
great.
on the Back to the Future, the Spider-Man.
Back to the Future's not there anymore.
Was that replaced with the Simpsons? or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. The Simpsons ride is good though.
Yeah. Spider-Man, the Men in Black.
Yeah.
Jimmy Neutron.
I didn't
that
go
ride. But I think me and my family are all going to go back there when
Disney, there's a Star Wars world now.
Yes, there is.
So
There
build
is.
your own lightsaber.
We need to go back to America.
Yeah.
We need to go.
We just want to go. We don't want to just go to Florida. We want to go to California as well, don't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Viewer B says, "Well, thank you so much for the message first of all, but would love to see you react to Dark City. People keep saying that film.
Dark City.
Dark
I haven't
City.
seen
I've
it.
never.
I haven't seen
I
that
haven't-
recommended.
I've seen it recommended. In fact, that was on.
Sean is definitely a cutie. Sorry, I just had to read
That
out
was
that
on the
comment.
poll of Patreon.
Was it?
Yeah. On
Oh
one of the
yeah, it
Patreon
might have been.
polls.
Yeah. Also, watch Sunrise, A Song of Two Humans, one of the first Oscar winners. Oh,
That sounds cool.
okay. That would spark my interest.
We are coming back to our our
Oscar
playlist at the moment. We watched one
But
the
there's
other
just
day, didn't
there's
we?
just so long.
It's so long. We've got 3 hour.
3.5 hour films. It's ridiculous, but we'll find the time.
Oh, nice.
There's so many people. How many people are on this live stream?
Have you guys ever
327.
met a
Jeez.
celebrity? Apart from the odd band that we've met in like bars and stuff, I did meet Richard Dean Anderson from Stargate SG-1 once at one of the Comic Cons in London, I think. And I was just like, I was so starstruck. I was like, because I'm a massive Stargate fan. I was like, I can't speak to him.
I met.
I was like,
I met when I was literally like 7 years old. I met Will Smith on his tour of iRobot in London.
did you actually?
Yeah. and he did a.
That was a great one.
He did a music.
That was like his peak.
He
as
did
well.
a music a performance on stage. Yeah.
Right, so when you see him again, he'll be like, I remember you from the crowd in 2004 at...
Yeah.
Do you watch any other reaction channels from
Yes.
Libertarian Voter?
We watched Brandon Likes Movies, Nicest Guy on YouTube. We watched James versus Cinema, which he said that he might be coming to the UK soon, so we hope to meet up with him, maybe record a few
That'd
videos
be
with
great,
him, which would
wouldn't
be
it?
pretty cool. We watched Natalie Gold,
Yeah.
she's the GOAT, essentially. She did. If you don't know what the goat means, it means like the start.
What is the
person.
goat? Well, I thought
It means like they started it and they're
There you
like
go.
they're taking off and stuff.
gold is golden. Brandon is Natalie.
Brandon and Natalie.
Brandon and
are
Natalie
great.
are great.
Brandon is Natalie.
Travi Typo says, "Thank you so much for the message. I saw your reactions to the Evil Dead movies. Have you watched the Evil Dead remake from 2013? Yeah, I remember because it must have just come out on DVD and we were in school and you brought it around my house and we watched it because there's this scene in it where she like slices her tongue like, all the way down the middle and I was like, ah!
Fun fact: the Evil Dead remake. So I watched the originals because my dad was such a fan, and he actually has like an action figure of Ash, like from Army of Darkness, still in its packaging. But Evil Dead remake was the first R-rated movie I ever watched in the cinema.
First one I watched was The Book of Eli. I remember that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
First 18 rated.
Oh,
movie.
18.
Yeah. Not R-rated, but 18 rated.
I remember the last 18 I saw.
Jesus.
Thank you, Rosario Gentile. She said, "Do you like David Lynch?" Now, David Lynch, I believe, is the one behind Twin Peaks. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Now we've got a plan to watch Twin Peaks, the TV show, because
do.
everyone raves about it.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to that. I have seen the first few years ago, but I haven't seen it since. So I'd love to watch that.
Dust, thank you for the $5 donation. Are you guys going to react to The Pianist movie? It's a multiple Oscar movie and it's very good.
That's the one with Adrian Brody.
Yeah,
isn't
I haven't
it?
seen it, but I've heard lots of good things about it.
I'd like to watch that.
I'd like to watch it as well.
Thank you, Troy Scott. He says, "Love you guys. Please do Magnolia or Wes Craven's New Nightmare." We are 100% going to get onto Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Yeah, 100%. Username pending review. Thank you again for the donation. The Total Recall remake is supposed to be closer to the book. What is a book? Best place for celebs is Comic-Con. Met loads at Comic-Con.
It's only the closest because instead of going to Mars into space, it's about this tunnel through the center of the Earth or something like that. So it's a bit similar there.
Thank you, J Carts Arts Movie Friends. Great job on 60k. Yes, we cannot believe it. It's mad. It is so mad. Brian Lasoya. Sorry if I butchered your name there, but what do you think about watching Hedwig and the Angry Inch?
I've never no idea what that is.
I don't know what that is.
If you're about Hedwig the owl from Harry Potter, he's a goat as well, isn't he?
No, he's an owl. Have you guys seen Leon the Professional? No, I really want to watch that movie though.
Will Chrisfield says, "Have you seen Heat with De Niro and Pacino?"
Tom has.
I have, and it's amazing, and we'll definitely get Sean to watch it at some point.
Have you guys?
Are you guys planning on any other TV reactions? Now we've already filmed 2 other series.
So after our Haunting of Hill reaction comes out on YouTube, after that's done, we'll have the next one coming out straight after, but it will be on Patreon first for a while, just like we did with Haunting of Hill House, and then I think when that's half done, we'll start the third TV show reaction. So 2 will be playing simultaneously on Patreon, and then they'll move over to YouTube for everyone to see. But I'm excited to see what your guys' reactions will be on these TV shows.
Laura says, "Have you guys watched Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead yet?" You've watched
I
it,
have watched it, yeah. It was actually really fun and a really different take on zombies, which is cool. And there was a scene with a lion in it, which is just...
I actually went to the cinema last night for the first time in about a year.
No, because we watched Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah, but that was almost a year ago, mate. That was like 10, 11 months ago.
That was after the first lockdown, wasn't it? Or
yeah, but remember, it was the summer.
Oh, yeah,
summer
it was
where we
the
looked
summer.
out again, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
it would have been... Yeah,
Nearly
so
a
it was
year.
nearly a year ago.
Yeah,
I went to see
jeez.
Cruella, which was an alright film. It wasn't too bad. I really liked Emma Stone in it. I thought she was good. Brian Rector says, "Have you guys thought of doing a series of famous comedies? If you do, highly recommend Clue." I think that's like the American for Cluedo.
Yeah.
With the murder mystery.
I didn't know that.
Thank you so much, Brian. We've thought about doing that.
Yeah, we thought about
Comedy
doing comedies,
playlist.
but we didn't know whether it would be popular enough. So I think we've changed that to franchises first, and if we get enough requests for comedies, we'll do comedies. But it might be like a short playlist, like 5 movies. 6
Yeah,
movies.
I'd like to do comedies
Yeah.
because I think
We've
the problem
seen
is,
so many.
the problem
though,
is with
like the big
comedy
ones.
as well. It's like so subjective.
Yeah.
that it's almost. I don't think people would enjoy watching us
Yeah.
as much with it.
Brian Sevilla, thank you for the donation. Nice hoodie there, Tom. Where can I get one of those? Thanks for the
Thanks for the
merch.
promotion.
Yeah, the promotion. By the way, Dark City is a great sci-fi flick and came out pre-Matrix. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Nice.
So yeah, you can get the Cinema Rules logo hoodie from our merch store. Link is in the description of all of our videos. We've actually released some new merch as well, which is like this.
We've got some a bit more of a summer style. If it's getting hot where you are.
Well, that's coming soon, but the ones that's out now
You
is the
get some t-shirts
70s.
with this, don't you?
The 70s vintage logo range. So check those out. The hoodie of this, I live in. I love it. I love it.
I'm sorry if I butcher your name, John
Astor.
Astor. Hi guys, what's your The Thing reaction? Try Prince of Darkness, also John Carpenter. David Lynch did Elephant Man, of course we did. So we obviously watched Elephant Man and loved it.
Yeah.
We have actually, no spoilers, watched another John Carpenter film that's coming out soon.
Coming out soon, very soon, probably next
Probably
week.
not the one that you expect either. So
No,
stay
it's
tuned
not.
for that.
Thank you, Dragon Soldier, for the donation. Hey guys, glad to see you live again. Have you either of you seen It? 1990. It's not a masterpiece, but it's definitely a classic and memorable moments.
Yeah, we used to watch that in school.
Yeah, it's not a masterpiece, but
Quite a bit.
there's a soft spot I like.
I like Tim Curry's
Tim
performance.
Curry's performance is brilliant.
Practical effects are awesome.
Yeah.
But I always remember the original kind of drain scene.
Oh, really? In the
Yeah,
shower?
because we used to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in the shower, but in the actual
Yeah.
drain in the street.
Oh, the drain. Oh,
the storm
okay.
drain
Yeah,
scene.
the storm
Yeah, we
drain.
used to watch that at school on YouTube. Remember?
Yeah. No, it's a good movie that I like. Well, it's not a movie. It's like 2-part.
Yeah,
like
we
TV
all float
movie.
down here.
Have you ever been noticed in public by a Cinema Rules viewer, and do your partners know that you have a YouTube channel with a lot of subscribers? So I don't have a partner. I'm a lonely boy.
Lonely man. That's
A
why
lonely
he
boy.
comes down here so much to watch films. Yeah, mine knows that we do. That we watch films a lot, and she kindly lets us use this
Yes.
nice sofa all the time to do it.
Yes. Do
We,
appreciate that.
we've never been noticed out in public, but we have been noticed by people that we've spoken to randomly about other things.
Yeah, so I for example, I was looking to get a logo from the website Fiverr for my mum for her bakery page on Instagram. Lem's Bakery, by the way, if you want to.
Mate, those cakes are insane.
They're so good. And I just messaged someone, and they knew who I was, and I was just like, I literally just picked you out.
It's
random.
crazy. It's absolutely crazy that happens, isn't it?
Crazy.
I still think we're like nothing on YouTube.
Oh
but
yeah.
At the same time, like the fact that 60,000 people are subscribed to us, it blows my mind. All right.
One of our subscribers sent me and Michael a couple of your mugs, and they are damn nice. We just hit 2,600 on our movie reaction channel. Hashtag snail pace. Don't worry about the pace.
It took us ages to get to 1,000, and we were absolutely insanely buzzing when that happened. When we first started, it was just awesome having 100 people.
Yeah, and we used to
watch
try and answer every single comment that we could, but now it's just impossible. It's just impossible. But yeah, don't worry about the pace. It just have fun with it, because that's the reason why we started. The reason why we started our channel is to make ourselves watch. We thought of ourselves as movie fans, but we knew we hadn't watched all these classic movies. So we made something to try and force ourselves to watch these movies. So we just did it out of fun at first, and we didn't expect the massive reception and the massive growth that we've seen. So, and the bonus that's come from it is just interacting with you guys. So
It is,
thank you for
because that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Talking to people about what you love.
Yeah.
Just
Just being passionate and talking to people
That's
that
right.
have the same passion.
movies are
as
so
you.
good because they've got such a massive fandom.
Yeah.
Captain Meets Adventures, thank you so much. check out 1985 as a year of movies. Day of the Dead, Reanimator, and Fright Night for a start.
I
Now,
love the Fright Night remake.
Yeah,
actually.
I did as well. I actually have a real soft spot for that remake. I think it's good.
Yeah, who's it? Colin Farrell was in it.
Yeah,
wasn't
that
he?
was. Oh, I always forget his name, but he played Chekhov in Star Trek,
and he
died.
passed
didn't
away.
he?
Yeah, he passed away a few.
He
years
was
ago.
really good, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. It had David Tennant in it. It had McLovin.
Oh yeah, it did. It did. Thank you. Username pending review. Is that an actual person, or is that
Is
like,
that the same person, or is that just?
or is
any
it people
random
can't?
person? I
It's
don't
not.
know.
It's not loading their name or something.
Let
I
me go
don't
back
know.
up so we can see that.
Yeah. Thank you for the donation. A film I highly recommend is The Game, starring Michael Douglas. Worth a watch, even if not for the channel. Who does the editing of your videos?
I like Michael Douglas. There's quite a few films I want to see by him. There's one called Falling Down or something that people keep recommending too that I want to see.
Okay.
We've got
two or three editors.
Yeah. At the very beginning,
it was
Sean did all the editing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
it literally took over my life,
Yeah.
and I think I got to come and see that video.
That
It's the
must
last
have been
one I
11th
edited.
Our 11th one.
Our
Just after
11th
we did
one.
the horrors.
Yeah. And at that point I was dying of just not getting enough sleep essentially, and balancing work and YouTube. So I just literally very same night I finished that video, I literally looked to get an editor. And Aaron is our longest running editor. So if you're watching, Aaron, shout out to you. Thank you for everything, and also David.
And for putting up with me,
and
like
Joe.
putting up with me, because when we watch videos, just gradually like slouch and slouch and slouch. And if you actually the circle stayed in the same place, you'd see my like hair, and that'd be it. Troy Scott, thank you so much. Reason I love you guys is when you're single, it feels like you're watching stuff with good friends or buddies. I think that's
a massive thing.
A lot of people watch YouTube, and not even when you. I guess you mean when you're on your own, but that's why I watch stuff as well on YouTube. It's almost like you're you can be entertained by people, but you feel that sense of camaraderie as well. I guess it's because you like the same things we like.
Well, before we started the channel, we both watched a load of reaction channels, and yeah, it was like chilling out with a mate. So yeah,
I mean, it's not like we didn't watch movies together. We watch movies all the time together anyway, don't we? So
yeah.
Slurpee.
What's up, guys? Thank you for the donation. What's up, guys? Just wanted to say congrats and thanks for the great entertainment. No, we appreciate that, Slurpee. That's
Slurpee is
such a good
nice
name.
No.
Username pending review. I think this is just different people.
Falling Down is great, and yes, I am one person.
Oh.
Whoa, that's
Okay.
insane.
Username
Thank
pending
you so
review.
Much. Username pending review.
Thank you. Appreciate
Cool name
that.
as well.
Yeah.
Do you guys drink Guinness? Paul Winkle says, and if yes, why? Yeah, we do actually. Not
I
all
don't.
the time. Yeah, you do.
I hate Guinness.
Well, we had a pint.
He doesn't know me.
We had a pint earlier on. That was lager, I guess, but
yeah, I had a
one of our mates
Peroni. That's not
drinks
Guinness.
Guinness isn't.
Guinness is
alright.
disgusting.
You
It's
never,
too thick.
you never used to like that old speckled hen one. Remember that? You hated
Yeah,
that.
the only reason why I didn't like that old speckled hen is because there was a trend online which you had to do like a dirty pint, and you put a load of stuff in it, and I chose old speckled hen and just put like English mustard and paprika powder and garlic powder and lemon and just drank it, and I can't drink old speckled hen. Any ale. Remember my description of ale? It's like an old man sitting in a chair for 50 years, dies in the chair, and farts every day in that chair, and then you rinse that cushion out into a cup, and there you have it, ale.
Eileen, thank you. Eileen, thank you so much. SG Posters here. Hope you're still enjoying your prints. Oh, we are. They're so cool. We're waiting for some frames.
Yes, we
so
are.
we can put them up. But
also, wait.
When we get a new pad, we're going to be decking it out with some posters.
I'm waiting to move out, and when I move out, we'll create a studio room, and we'll get all the posters around. So thank you so much for those. And if anyone doesn't know, check out Eileen's Instagram page. She does great movie posters, like custom ones. Is this someone that we have?
That's one we've read.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome. Let's get.
Ew, I'm eating Sean.
Oh, that's back when you were talking about ale. Do you guys speak any other languages from Josiah Lee? Or have you been to any exotic countries?
Yeah.
We don't speak any languages,
Yeah.
unfortunately. No, we
It's
don't.
German.
We don't.
It's German.
We've been quite a few places, mainly around Europe, I guess, and America.
Yeah, I love Europe. I
Yeah.
love Europe. But I do want to travel to Southeast Asia
Yeah.
for a month.
I have in fact travelled down the banks of the Mekong River in Cambodia and Laos.
Every conversation he tries
and
to
it's
slip that out.
literally one of the
slip that
best
in.
places I've ever been in my life, and I'd love to go back there.
One of my favourite places are just the Alps. So anywhere, so like Austria, Switzerland, France. Like I just want to own a cabin in the mountains. That would be amazing.
So, Jeff says, thank you so much for the donation, Jeff. Enjoyed your reaction to Moonlight. And I thought that was a great film.
Yeah.
Could you watch some LGBTQ themed movies in June for Pride Month? Brokeback Mountain, The Birdcage, In and Out, etc. I think The Birdcage is the one with Robin Williams, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it's meant to be a good film.
Now, Brokeback Mountain always gets chosen for our Patreon poll.
But it doesn't.
But
It always gets a little bit further
win.
down all the time.
Yeah, it doesn't win. So, in terms of a LGBTQ themed movie playlist in June, we haven't planned that. We filmed so many videos in advance that it just wouldn't be in time, unfortunately. But we do plan on watching more LGBTQ movies.
Yeah, and
so.
just here and there with other films, just as films. You know what I mean?
Just as films. Yeah.
Which I think is important.
Yeah.
Here we go. Troy Scott.
Thank you.
My best friend, my dog Max on Wednesday, and thank you for the first smile I've had since.
Aww.
Just had to share for that. You know what? Thank you so much for the message.
And rest in peace, Max. Yeah, I understand how it feels to lose a dog. So yeah, sorry to hear that, mate. But
dogs can be such best friends as
Yeah,
well. Like our dog, not my dog, my parents' dog is just the best.
Yeah.
Like better than you, mate. But more of a friend than you. Thank you for still watching. Though I think that's the best compliment, isn't it? When somebody says that you can help them
I
out.
appreciate that, Troy.
D Rivera.
Thank you for the donation. Love your videos. Watch, review Arrival in Dark City.
I'm telling you, Dark City,
yeah. And Arrival, I really want to watch as well. That's one I should have put on my list, to be fair.
Ali Saylor.
Fathom 5 Tarot.
Oh, you haven't sent a message.
Oh, thank you for the
so
donation. Yeah, if you have any questions, just let us know. But yeah, thank you for the donation. That's awesome.
Petros says, Paranormal Activity series, please. Again, thank you so much. Now,
Tom hates
Paranormal
Activity.
I don't hate
Have you seen the first
I've
one?
seen the first... I've 100% seen the first two, and I think I've seen the third one as well.
Yeah.
But that's where my knowledge
I watched
stops.
all of them. I watched every single one.
I always thought it was a bit of a gimmick.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's 100% a
But, you know, it was good for a first film or one film. But,
yeah.
like 6.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to give it a go again and see. Black Mirror is fun. I love Black Mirror. Have you seen Black Mirror?
Yeah, not all the episodes, but I've seen most of them. I'm hoping... These are going down way too fast. What is the worst film you have reviewed that you thought was supposed to be amazing based on what other people said about it?
Go on, Sean. Take it away.
Right. Now, it wasn't based on what people had said prior to me watching the film, because I had no idea what the film was when Tom chose it, and it was Suspiria. It was only until after I watched the film, where everyone was saying how amazing and groundbreaking the film was, that I thought, no, it's not. It's fucking trash.
Now,
it's not trash. It's not all trash.
I'm going to say we've watched a worse one than that, and that is the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, but that wasn't...
at least it was almost like...
Yeah, but everyone was praising
hilariously
it.
bad.
But no one was praising that.
Yeah.
But
Oh my
with
god! But
Suspiria-
remember that bit with all the dancing holograms where it's like
PTSD.
and the stir, that one with the forearms where she's stirring the
Stir, whip,
Oh.
whip, stir. No, but Suspiria, it's not all bad. It's not all bad. I like the colour.
Jeff's. Thank you again so much. Enjoyed your reactions to Moonlight, but oh wait,
We've read
it's
that.
just
We've read that one. Ew, I'm eating Tom. What? That's the same person that said, "Ooh, I'm eating short." What does that mean?
Adrian always comments on our post that I always see.
Yeah.
Cinema Rules, are you a fan of the Coen brothers? And do you have a favourite of theirs? Yeah, my favourite Coen brothers film is their remake of True Grit, actually.
True Grit's
that answers
such
a
a good
question
film.
from
Yeah.
earlier, actually.
It's probably
which is
better than the
remakes.
original.
Yeah.
True Grit is probably, the remake is probably better than the original. But I do like their film Inside Llewyn Davis.
Oh, with
It's not like
Oscar Isaac,
yeah,
wasn't
it's a pretty slow movie, but it's my type of like, not my type of music. I like all types of music, but I do like that type of music.
What's that one say from?
Wow,
Lenny
my
Lynn?
first time seeing you do live. I love you too.
I love the content.
Yeah, thank you.
I think that's what it said. I love you too, and the content you do. Keep the film rolling.
Yes.
Hell yeah, all the time.
I'm just starting. What? You're scrolling past it. I've just started watching Erling Studio comedies, British comedies from the 40s and 50s, mostly starring Alec Guinness.
Oh yeah.
Really
There's
enjoyable
a
old
really
school
good
laughs.
one with
Okay.
Alec Guinness where he plays
Interesting.
like 5 different roles when he's in prison.
Yeah.
I think.
You need to
Can't remember
watch
what it's
The
called,
Warriors and 12 Angry Men. I love The Warriors. I
haven't
love
seen
it.
it.
Have you not?
No.
Wait, is that the one that I'm pretty sure that's the one with the gangs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say the one with Mark Wahlberg and.
Oh no, that's the
Oh, wait,
Warrior.
no.
Warrior.
No, that was the fighter, wasn't it? Actually.
No, the fight. Oh yeah, with Mark Wahlberg. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the Tom Hardy MMA one.
Thank you so much, Tofu, who says, "Have you guys seen The Void? If not, check it out.
Thanks for
Thanks
the
for the content, my dudes."
My dudes.
I haven't seen The Void.
I haven't seen it
I haven't
either.
heard of it either.
No.
Actually, sounds.
I think the name is
Intriguing.
recognizable, but I don't know what it's about.
Keep these questions coming, guys. Have you guys seen The Conjuring?
Yes.
Insidious or Annabelle? I'm just gonna choose that one because people keep asking about The Conjuring. I guess it's because there's a new one coming out.
Yeah.
The devil made me do it.
Yeah, I've heard meh things about the third one, but I love the first two. I think they were brilliant. I don't know whether the third one was directed by someone else, because the first two were directed by James Wan. And that's what probably made them consistently good. So I don't know about this one, but we'll see.
Fatterpillar says, "Oh, you're these guys. You're excellent to watch. I hope you get fat and lazy off profit."
Well, as you can see, we're already doing that, so...
Yeah. We'll eventually like morph
Into
this
one.
into this sofa. I was gonna say.
Yeah, and... Oh.
Musicals. Jonathan Wright says a musicals playlist. Now there is a Spielberg musical coming out for the first
There
time
is.
ever. He's doing his first musical. That's a remake too,
I
actually.
wonder how that's going to pan out.
How tall are you both?
Right, I'm 6'3" and Tom's 7'2".
No. How tall are you actually?
I'm 5'6". I'm very
about
small.
5'11" or 5'10", I think. 5'10",
Yeah,
maybe.
5'9", I'd say. 5'9" and
No, I'm not. I'm way
5'9"
taller than
and-
him. If you stood up now, you'd still be in the camera.
No, I wouldn't. Oh, maybe.
Go on, stand up. No, can I just thank
Short
you guys?
King, thank you.
Merlin says, can I just thank you guys? Brandon Likes Movies, James V Cinema, Nick Flicks, and Natalie Gold for making my quarantine more fun with their amazing reactions. Shout out to Nick Flicks as well. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's
shout out
great.
to Netflix. Yeah, definitely. He's grown quickly as well. Go over to his channel and subscribe because Netflix is good. I like him.
Small boy with huge talent.
You know.
GDR the movie muse, you
Yeah.
guys always make my day and help me with my anxiety.
Love
Love you both.
You should watch. It's a mad. Yeah, that's a good.
People keep saying that.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours and 30 minutes long there. It's a lot. Sean, you're insanely attractive. Just thought you should know. Just thought you ought to know.
Thought you... Troll in the dungeon.
Wreck.
Wreck was remade in America in the identical called Quarantine, but the sequels are very different. My found footage film is Grave Encounters. What is yours? So Quarantine, I've watched it and it's just fails in comparison to to Wreck. I hate Quarantine, but Wreck 2 is probably better than Wreck 1 from what I remember.
In answer to your question, though, I think Wreck actually might be my favourite found footage film.
Really?
Yeah.
I do like Blair Witch Project because it's just so simple,
The original.
and the fact that anyone could have made that film, anyone, and it was marketed so awesomely, if that's a word.
I did like Chronicle as well when that
Chronicle
came out,
was
but I
cool.
feel like given
What
it
other
watching that,
found
it might
footage
be
films have
different.
there been? I'm pretty sure there's like a really, really good one. Oh, Cloverfield is really good.
Yeah, see, I haven't seen any of those films.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. He needs to. That's a franchise. That's the two franchise. There's 2 films in that.
The 3.
There's 3.
Yeah.
There's a Netflix movie as well, but it's not that good.
Have you both had a lot of success with the ladies? James Cricket says.
Well, Tom being having a fiance and getting married soon, and me being single, I would say yes and no.
Yeah,
Not
so
successful
take that as a
and
real-
yes,
Yes and yes. I'd say yes and yes to that. Have you guys ever planning to watch any kaiju horror films? Original Godzilla and King Kong. Herder Khan says. Yeah, I'd love to.
I'd
watch
love
them.
to. Yeah, Jason and the Argonauts as well. I really want to do a reaction to that.
Dread says, have you heard of a movie called The Star Wars? No, I haven't heard of
The
it.
Star Wars.
Star Wars, no.
Don't you mean Star Trek?
Now that I've seen.
The Sopranos. Yes, I started watching that. To be fair, I got season 2, and I've just been too busy to continue watching it, so I haven't gotten around to continuing that.
Dunlin Road says, what's your favourite scary movie? What's your favourite scary movie?
Probably A Nightmare on Elm Street. I love the first one. I love it. I love it. But
it is. I'd say I've got to say Scream. The first Scream. I've got to say Scream.
I would either say
I know
Nightmare on Elm
it's-
Street or The Thing.
The Thing. Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many good ones.
I like The Fly,
on
but
that
I'll never
channel.
watch it again because it's.
I would love
grossed
to
me out
watch
so
that
much.
again.
It literally for days I was thinking about Jeff Goldblum and like weird hairs coming out of him and stuff.
Yeah.
Mike V, thanks so much. Love that your reactions are genuine and you do have thoughtful analyses. Do you use Letterboxd?
Yeah.
Flick chart to show everything you've seen already.
I've got a Letterboxd account, and I started it before we started Cinema Rules. I can't remember what my profile is, but either search Sean W Stewart, which is ShaunWstuart.
Yeah, Sean's sick and tired of you spelling his name with a W, guys.
or SW Stewart. That will probably be my letterbox.
We'll have to get it. We'll have to get it.
So.
I think what we like to do, I think, is talk about the movies in depth afterwards and just how they're put together a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that's just what we like to do, isn't it?
We originally rated the film straight after and then did our analysis, but we just thought we were changing our ratings when we started talking about it.
So much.
So, yeah.
Sometimes you need to think about a film and even have a conversation to
and
make your
your
mind
ratings
up about it, I
change
think.
over time as well. So even over like days, months, years, they stick with you. So thank you, Ian Grant. Thank you so much for that donation. Here I am,
awesome,
with my weekly request for a fantasy
you know
movie
what?
series.
You know what? I did mention this. That we'll get around to it. I'm resorting to cold, hard, filthy money now to bribe you. Is it working? Ah, come on. Should we do a fantasy movie? Well, technically, we've got some coming up.
We should. Yeah, we do have fantasy movies coming up, but not a playlist. Maybe we should do a playlist.
Maybe this is one that...
Ben started following you on Letterboxd. I think so. Ian, if you want to, if you go on our Instagram, message us just a load of fantasy movies.
Yeah, and we'll put it up on Patreon.
We'll put it on Patreon. We can have a look.
This is your weekly request for a fantasy movie series. It's my weekly request to get Sean to watch Willow, the film series as well.
I'm going to be so disappointed because he's hyping.
You'll love it, mate. It's one of the best films ever made. Thank you, Lannison. How about Norwegian horror like Troll Hunter?
I've heard of Troll Hunter. I would want to watch Troll Hunter actually, but there's just so many films. We'll get to it eventually.
Eric Brown says, thank you so much again, Eric Brown. Actually, are you guys from the same part of England as Oliver Harper?
Who's Oliver Harper?
I don't know who Oliver Harper is.
Do you want to go on your phone and check out
let's
that?
double check that.
I'll continue. Did you watch Exam by Stuart Hazeldine? I don't know what that is either. Thank you, Edward Tom, for your donation. I really think you'd like the film The Others with Nicole Kidman.
Oh, I love that. I love that
seen
film.
it.
Yeah, it's a really good film. Oliver
seen
Harper's writer and director.
Where's he from?
I don't know. How do you tell?
Just put in Oliver Harper. Where are you from? Thank you, Tyler Foster, for the donation. You should do a run of cult stuff. it's tough for anything that isn't hugely well known to win polls. That's true. Not enough people have seen them to vote. Yeah, that is true. Maybe we'll think of a way of getting those lesser well-known movies winning those polls.
Look, alright, I've spent a long time looking for Oliver Harp and where he is, and I can't find it.
Lolo Tanker, thank you for the donation. Hello from Switzerland. I love Switzerland. I really want to own a cabin in Switzerland one day, and I will. I'll manifest it. Hello from Switzerland. I suggest a Hong Kong director, John Woo. He invented the gunfight style.
Yeah, there's a film that I'm trying to get Sean to watch as well that we were gonna watch, but we might push it back, called Face Off with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. That's directed by John Woo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Okay.
If you like crazy films.
MeTube, thank you for the donation. The Entity, 1982.
Hell yeah.
I've heard of The Entity.
That could be one perhaps as well we could think about for Halloween coming up.
Yeah.
UK Stobbs says, you guys need to watch French movie Martyrs. Don't watch the US remake, it will leave you speechless. This is meant to be really terrifying.
Really?
That French film Martyrs. It's a foreign language film.
Maybe we should do that for Halloween or something.
Yeah. I actually was going to get it for when we did the foreign movie playlist, but I couldn't find a copy, so...
Yeah. Okay. Well, this one.
Oh, geez.
Thank you, Angel Bob, 1977, for the donation. Favourite Spielberg movie? Love your channel. Patreon supporter. Early access. Makes my day seeing new vids drop. Hill House jump scares are my fave.
What is your favourite Spielberg movie then? Jurassic Park? Or do you like Jaws better?
No, it's probably Schindler's List.
Oh, yeah.
I love that movie. I think it's just a masterpiece.
Yeah. Mine is probably Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
There's so many good ones.
It is so
ones.
many.
Yeah.
Maybe even Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Catch Me If You Can with Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom
well.
Hanks. That's a killer film.
Thank you, Jordan Craft, again for the donation. Just now realising that my Patreon comments are always weird. Sorry about that. Last message, underrated film you wish would be recognised more. Underrated. Oh,
Ooh.
wow. Edge of Tomorrow has already been mentioned.
An underrated film you wish...
In Bruges.
Yeah.
In Bruges is brilliant. I love that film, and I don't see many people talking about it. If you haven't seen In Bruges, watch it.
Let me just have a look through some...
I think Brandon Likes Movies. I think Brandon Likes Movies did a recent reaction to In Bruges, so check out his video if you don't want to sit down and watch the entire movie.
It's hard to think about underrated movies.
Yeah.
Thank you, Devin. Hey guys, are you a fan of Quentin Tarantino? What's your favourite movie? I think we get this every time. My favourite Tarantino movie changes quite a bit all the time, but at the moment it's Django Unchained.
Mine's either Django Unchained or Reservoir Dogs.
Although Kill Bill is up there for me as well, if you consider it as one film.
Thank you, Sam Panarello. Sorry if I butchered your name there. Love you guys, your guys' videos. Some of the best structured movie review channels on the platform. Have you ever thought about reviewing the Belko Experiment in 2006? The Belko, I think I've heard that.
It was with
I think I've seen that.
the guy. I always forget his name. He played Merle in The Walking Dead.
I'm thinking of a
And
different
he's
name,
in
different film.
Guardians of the Galaxy. He was in that.
We'll hopefully check it out soon.
Shia, thank you so much. You guys have got me through a lot of sick days. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for tuning
staying
in
with
and
us and watching us.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
Slether2067, thank you for the donation. Ever try War of the Worlds? Not very scary, but still creepy.
Oh yeah,
well,
that's Spielberg as well. Yeah.
Yes, I think that is an underrated movie actually.
Yeah.
But I would like to see the original as well. See
Well,
what that was like. See
I
how
think
he's
there's quite
drawn
a few.
from
The
it.
original, I don't remember there being an original film. It was a radio broadcast, wasn't it? There's probably been another version of it, but
I think there have been old films of it. but-
Agnes Correa says, "Hi Tom and Sean with a W. Can I suggest Luke Benson's Leon the Professional or Sofia Coppola's The Virgin Suicides? Love your channel. Thank you so much."
Leon the Professional, again, I think someone's already mentioned it, but I would love to watch Leon the Professional.
And Sofia Coppola is the daughter of Francis Ford Coppola as well. Coppola, it's Coppola, isn't it? My bad. Director of The Godfather.
Oh, really? I haven't seen The Godfather, just so people know. Yeah, I know.
That'll be 10 hours of our life we have to spend on that then.
If you thank you Tyler Foster again for the donation. If you like In Bruges, you should watch The Guard by Martin McDonough's
Brother, John Michael.
Oh, okay. The Guard. I'll check that out.
Low X says, congratulations. Ever seen Tucker and Dale versus Evil?
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh my God, you would love that movie, Tom. I'm telling you, it's right down your street. Tucker and Dale is incredible. I love it. It's so
we'll
funny.
have to watch that. Brian Lasoya, thank you so much, says, oh my God, wait, please watch Spice World. Is that the Spice Girls movie?
Documentary? I have no idea. I have no idea.
Maybe I'm making it up.
Maybe we should do
I
it
might
for a
just
laugh.
sound like a weirdo. Well, we've got an idea of something coming up that
Yeah.
is a...
Have you guys
Terrible
watched
film.
Manchester by the Sea? I haven't, but I'd love to see it. Spice up your life. You didn't see The Godfather Part 1? No, I haven't.
I can't believe... There's no way you haven't
No,
seen
the
that.
only reason, so it's one of my dad's favourite movies, but he's always said, and I've always remembered him saying that he would love to watch it with us at the cinema.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe I've just subconsciously waited
Yeah,
for
well,
that,
you know,
for them
that's
to
the
be
kind of
released
film
in
that
cinema.
probably would get released again. At, like,
Yeah,
the
that's the
Electric
thing. So
Cinema
that
in
I
Birmingham or
probably
something.
held off simply because of that.
I recommend a Guy Fawkes Bonfire Night double feature, V for Vendetta and Attack the Block. That's from Missy Diabolical. Thank
Isn't
you so
Attack
much.
the Block about alien gorillas?
Yeah, directed by Joe Cornish, and it's starring John Boyega, and they've just announced a sequel to it, apparently.
He said he recommends a Guy Fawkes Bonfire Night double feature, V for Vendetta and Attack the Block. That's a double feature of Guy Fawkes Bonfire Night.
Yeah. As in, watch one on, because V for Vendetta is about Guy Fawkes, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Attack the Block is set on Bonfire Night, I guess.
Is it?
Must be, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Um,
I thought it was you were talking about. I thought it was a different movie to Attack the Block that I was thinking about.
oh, thank you so much, Exo Hearts, for the
For the donation.
super chat.
Thank you. Attack the Block was superb. Yeah, I like Attack the Block as well, and I'm looking forward to see what they do with the sequel.
It was alright. It reminded me of a almost like a
Shaun of the Dead type of thing.
yeah, like a at worst Edgar Wright
Yeah,
film
yeah.
in a way.
Um,
Speaking of Edgar Wright, have you seen the trailer for Last Night in Soho?
I have. That looks weird.
It
as
looks
hell.
so weird, but it's so good at the same time.
Yeah. Hi guys, I have a question for you. Do you watch movies based on video games like Prince of Persia?
I saw Prince of Persia in the cinema actually, and
Yeah, same.
man, Jake, what were you thinking, Jake?
I'm looking forward to Uncharted though.
Yeah,
with,
although I don't think Mark Wahlberg's going to be all that in it.
You hate Mark
I don't
Wahlberg.
hate him.
I
I
think
hate
he's
Mark.
he's
right?
not that
Mark's
bad.
an alright actor. I
He's
just don't
okay, but he's not. He's bad.
It's going to be all that.
Oh, Brandon likes movies. Oh, thank you for the donation, mate. Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon.
Can't wait for your reactions to the cinematic masterpiece, Cats.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Cats is coming.
Drop everything. We're watching Cats
Judi
now.
Dench, CGI, Ian McKellen.
Maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that.
Jason Derulo.
I think we should actually do that. That would be hilarious. I haven't seen it,
God.
but I've
that
heard
can,
such
that can
terrible
be
things.
like when
Probably
we
one
did,
of the worst movies ever made, apparently.
Star Wars Holiday Special. That'll be the new one.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. This Christmas, Cats.
Thank you for the donation, Brandon. Cheers for that. Das Boot. Yes, Das Boot.
Isn't that like a 5-hour film?
I don't think it is. I
Cats,
think it's a TV show.
yeah. So Cats and Spice World are the double feature.
Yeah. David Cronenberg's Naked Lunch. Sounds tasty.
Right. Save cats for Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Cinema Rules. Brandon likes movies. Cats collaboration reaction. We'll be down for that, but we would have to travel to America for that.
Michael Buell says After Hours is not even talked about, but a wonderfully dark movie by Scorsese and complete with Kafka references. That sounds awesome. We might have to check that one out as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Lannison, for your donation. Any Terry Gilliam you haven't seen? Fisher King.
So Terry Gilliam directs all the Monty Python films. A Fish Called Wanda. He did one called Don Quixote or something like that.
I haven't seen any past
Monty Python.
Monty Python and Life of Brian. Thank you, Slether, for the donation. Sorry, forgot to say love you guys and love your Hill House series. Can't wait for the end. Hello from Canada. I really want to go to Canada, but Haunting of Hill House is amazing.
It just took us so long to watch Hill House. You see, the recent one was actually on New Year's Day, wasn't it? The one we just put up.
Yeah.
So it's long ago that we watched it, but it's such a good show.
So good.
And that jump scare that everyone keeps saying they can't wait for.
It's coming.
It gets us.
It's episode 8, isn't it? It's probably the worst jump scare we've ever had on any film.
Worse than when little Jason came out of the water in Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. So stay tuned. I think it's episode 8, so it'll be out next week.
Is it? I thought it was 9.
Oh, it might be 9.
Yeah, the end of 9 in the car.
I don't know. I can't remember. Thank you, Andy, for the donation. We appreciate that, mate. Andy SF 2010. Thank you. Username pending review. Thank you again for the donation. Will you watch all 9 Friday the 13th films, dude? This channel we're trying to get through every film ever made,
and we'll do it. We will do it.
We will do it eventually. He was saying something else as well. And Freddy versus Jason. Yes. Jason Goes to Hell as a horror cameo. Also, no cats. April 1st.
No, Cats, that's it. Cats is coming now.
Cats is here. Brandon's requested it, so we've got to do it.
And Enrique Lazaro says, have you heard of Harmony Korean films? I highly suggest Kids Gummo, Ken Park.
Never heard of that. No, never heard of that.
Thank you so much for Thav3SP8. I watched for your banter, humour and analysis. I think you'll enjoy Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I love that film.
See, I've watched that film.
Edgar Wright.
I've watched that film, but I really want to rewatch it because I haven't seen it since it's come out.
I saw it in the cinema, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since it's come out, so I can hardly remember it.
I just don't think that... What's his name, the actor who plays in Superbad?
I had his name and...
So it's Michael
Cera.
Cera.
Yeah,
I don't think he's in enough. Where's he gone?
Yeah, he has
enough,
disappeared. I think he was typecast though, wasn't he? So.
Yeah, there you go. Everyone's putting it. UK Stubbs. Watch the greatest vampire movie. Let the Right One In. Don't watch the US remake.
I love the Let the Right One In. I do like both the US and the original. But the one of a great vampire movie that I really want Tom to watch because he hasn't seen it is 30 Days of Night.
And I want to show Sean, as I had to say, the Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise one, the last Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah.
So we could do a few vampire segments, couldn't we? That would be good.
Liam Bradley, thank you for the donation. If I had a good question, I'd say, I just hope you guys watch Truman Show. Truman Show is one of my favourite movies of all time.
Me too.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's very short as well.
I love the bit so short. Where the wife's panicking and she just starts advertising the coffee.
And he's like, who are you talking to?
What are you talking to about? Who are you talking to? Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love that film.
Oh my God.
More Kubrick, please. Yes, we do want to do more Kubrick as well.
Oh my God.
What?
Carly Doc says, Apocalypto by Mel Gibson is an extremely good watch. Now.
We've watched it.
We just watched it. Literally like 2 days ago.
Yeah, so that will be coming out in the coming weeks.
Man, Apocalypto. Yeah, it was great, wasn't it?
It was really good. Really good. So look forward to that reaction. I think the editor's editing it at the moment as we speak. So it's a long one, but the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford is brilliant.
Brad Pitt film as well.
Yeah. Conjuring movies, yes, we love those movies.
Oh my God, have you seen What We Do in the Shadow by Taika Waititi? What We Do in the
Shadow?
Yeah,
100%.
I love it.
Have you seen Flight of the Conchords?
We're wolves. No.
Message below if you've seen Flight of the Conchords TV show, because they're a band, and they've made made a TV show. So yeah, I love that. 2 series, I think it has. Is Tom really fat under that comfy merch hoodie?
In answer to your question, yes.
Everyone's fat when you eat too much.
It's cinema foods.
I was trying to make you feel better, but I couldn't think of anything. Thank you, username pending review. Thank you so much for all these donations. You don't have to donate this much, but thank you. What is your view on real explicit scenes in mainstream films versus simulated scenes? Ken Park.
I think.
What do you mean by simulated scenes and mainstream?
I think it's called acting for a reason. And you never need anything real. You never need anything so hyper realistic that it's actually real. If it's
like Friday the 13th where they kill that snake?
But real explicit scenes he's written. So, yeah.
I don't know what he's referring to there in terms of like examples, but there is a controversial film where people go out into the Amazon forest or something, and they like kill animals, and it was like Green Inferno or something like that.
Oh, I just think that was hyper gory. I don't think it was.
No, something that we haven't seen yet. A lot of people were suggesting we watch it, and we didn't.
Thank you, Christopher Scott. He says check out Dark Blue. Kurt Russell at his best.
Dark Blue. I haven't heard of that. Cannibal Holocaust. That is it.
I'm not about that.
I don't think we'll watch that because it's very controversial, and I don't know how that will react. I don't think YouTube would appreciate it. I don't know. It's very.
Which one is Tom and which one is Sean? I'm Tom.
And I'm Tom.
Michael Bjorn says
No, I'm
Chinatown
Sean.
and
I'm
Network
Sean.
are two of my favourite movies. Both are much watches. I've heard of Chinatown, yeah. Have you seen the Last Night in Soho trailer? Yeah, we've just spoken about that. It looks insane. Thomas and Mackenzie from a film that we watched recently, Jojo Rabbit. Not recently, but before lockdown or whatever. And the woman from The Witch. The girl from The Witch as well. They're the two main actresses in it, aren't they? So that looks really good.
Who was Big Spoon? I'm Big Fork.
Yeah, I'd say I've got to be Big Spoon there, just because Sean's like a nice little bundle. He like wraps up into a nice little bundle enough to.
I don't know what
to get my arms around.
I'm not, no comment.
Um,
Cannibal is garbage. Magic 1978 is great. Okay.
Saw your Lighthouse reaction. Try a field in England. Try a field in England. More fever-induced delirium. Anything that induces fevers or delirium is good in my book.
Clockwork Orange. We want to watch
Fax
that.
Machine says, I recommend the film Babadook for Pride Month.
We
Babadook.
we watched the Babadook in the cinema actually, just me and Tom, and we drove back to someone's house and we were going down some country lanes, and I just kept freaking him out by going Babadook. Have you watched Silenced? Korean film. You're gonna cry. No, I haven't. Triangle is a great underrated horror. Is Triangle the one where they're on the boat and it's the Bermuda Triangle? Because if it is, then I believe I've seen it. I've definitely seen it. It's actually really good, actually, from what I can remember.
Oh my god, there's a film that I really want to see that's coming out. M. Night Shyamalan's Old.
Yeah,
it looks
weird.
So freaky. It's just
weird.
the concept. That's the only. It
Yeah.
didn't look like a good film. It's just the concept that looks scary. Do you guys live together? Someone's asked.
No, we don't. Thank you, Travis Young, for the donation, and bravo.
The squirrel emoji.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dolores Claiborne, one of my favourite Stephen King adaptations. So that's the woman from Misery. I forget her name. The actress who plays the.
Oh yeah. Have you seen Misery?
No, but it's another
Misery.
Stephen King film with her in it.
Yeah.
And we've got one from Slayer Watcher. Love you guys. I'd like to suggest The Blues Brothers, Tombstone, The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, and anything by Kevin Smith. Great work, y'all. Have you seen Tusk?
I have, yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought the first half of the movie was brilliant, and then it just got stupid and weird. But I still like it. But if you're gonna suggest movies, what we're doing after this live stream, if you guys don't know, is we're gonna move this onto our Patreon page. Our lowest tier on our Patreon page will allow you to view the live stream, and also we're doing a Patreon poll. So everyone will suggest movies in the comments. We'll write them down on pieces of paper. We'll put them in a hat, and then we'll take them out. Take 10 out, and we'll put that as a poll, and you guys vote for those. That's the fairest way we could think of getting people to suggest movies and us to choose from those recommendations. So we'll be doing that straight after this.
In a few
minutes
time. So
yeah.
get your last questions in, guys.
Get your last questions
Someone said,
in.
Lawrence Webb says, are you brothers or friends? We're just friends.
We're just friends.
Not even that, really.
No, acquaintances.
Someone said, would fancy watching Saving Private Ryan. Actually, not that long before lockdown, we watched it in the cinema, didn't we?
Yeah,
I've never seen
did.
it before. We watched it in the cinema.
Yeah.
I loved it.
So in terms of a reaction to it, not anytime soon, I don't think.
Thank you so much, Andy SF 2010.
for the donation. Thank you very much.
You're
We
awesome.
appreciate it. DMR Dastromath. Thank you for the donation. That's brilliant. Thank you. Thanks for your reactions. It's been a lot of fun watching your videos since I came across your channel. I hope for many more videos from you both. Stay healthy and keep having fun.
That's such a nice
Thank you.
message, man. Thank
Cheers.
you so much.
And we hope you have a good time watching. And yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
Last-
Username pending review.
Stop sending money using pending review. Last question. Have you watched any American horror stuff? A lot of
the TV show?
A lot of American horror films. If you're on about the American Horror Story,
The TV show.
then
I've only watched the first season and that's it.
Yeah,
But in terms of American horror stuff, check out our very first videos on our channel. We've got a load of American horrors reactions on there. So yeah. I think that will be our last question, guys.
no. We're getting
No?
one more question,
One more question.
and it's going to be from. Come on, put one more question in, guys.
Yeah, it has to be a
What's gonna
really good one.
Really good question.
Really good question.
to finish
Funny
off?
question. Really good, funny question. What's the...
It's going to come up in a second.
Yeah.
Here we go. We've got one from Ether Entertainment. Gladiator. Thoughts. One of the best films
Amazing.
ever made.
Amazing.
There's my answer to that.
Amazing. But we're waiting for one more like really funny, weird question. Just about anything. Doesn't have to be about movies. It could be like, does Tom...
Will you be doing this after Tom gets married? Yes, we're doing it forever. We're watching every film ever made.
Yes.
No.
Favourite porn category?
I don't know what that is.
I would say... I don't know. I'd
Pineapple on pizza? That's a good
say...
category.
No.
Can Tom take his top off from being king? I can actually, yeah.
I'd say golden
I
shower.
am capable of doing it. I can do it. Is it true, like in Deep Impact, do you get lots of more sex now that you're famous? We're not famous. I don't class it as famous.
No,
I
we're
don't,
not famous.
Robert Downey Jr. is famous, isn't he? Like, I want to go on a date from Mia Yetton.
Yeah, sure.
There you go.
Where and when?
There's your answer.
Where and when?
Send him an Insta message.
Pineapple on pizza is, yeah. Shoe size.
Shoe size. Does Tom's fiance love movies as much as you guys? No, not as much. She does like movies, but not as
That's
much.
why he spends all his time with me. Ew, no, golden showers. What are you on about?
Sean, would you marry me? Alyssa Ton.
Yeah, sure. Where and when?
Thank you, username pending. What the hell?
Mad, thank you.
Right, I think we'll end it there.
Yes. Have you ever punched anyone? Yeah, I punched one of my good friends actually. We're still good friends.
Would
though.
you ever do a follow-up or Would you ever do a follow-up or Patreon meetup? There you go. That's our last question.
Oh, I would love to do a Patreon meetup.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
thing is, all you guys are probably, most of you are in America. So if we were to do one, we'd have to organise to go to America. And if we went to America, both of us, we would have to organise a
We'd have to
meetup.
be there for a while and go around and see different reactors and stuff
Yeah.
as well, and just.
Do
Yeah.
make the most of it.
Do you remember there you go, first movie you ever saw in the cinema? I think mine was The Phantom Menace. 1990. Oh no, because that would have been 1999. No, it can't have been. Toy Story, maybe?
Yeah, the one that I can remember, the earliest one, is the Attack of the Clones when Yoda comes walking in. and
No, it
everyone's
wouldn't
like,
have been that though, because that was.
No, it probably wasn't the
20
first one, but the
2002.
one that I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I remember Darth Maul in the cinema
Yeah.
when he gets a double lightsaber. Right, thank you so much for 60.9 thousand subscribers.
That's amazing, and we can't thank you guys enough for being the audience we could ever dream of. So thank you for commenting. Thank you
Oh
for
my God.
sharing.
Yeah.
Thank you for all these questions. We can't thank you enough. Like we really can't. If you're a Patreon, We'll be going straight onto Patreon after this, so we'll see you there for your film recommendations.
And let's get to 100k before
August 6th. August 6th was the first time
So
we posted a video. So we
get
want
your granddad and your grandma to subscribe.
Share all of our videos. Do as much as you can to get us to 100k subscribers. And if we do manage to do it, it will be all down to you guys, because
Oh my god, in a year, could you imagine?
that's mad.
I just like we'll do another one of these when we hit 70, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, every 10k.
Every 10 we'll see if we can do one.
We'll do another live stream. So, but we do a monthly live stream on our Patreon page as well. So if you want to see more of us, then we do that.
Right, Sean, let's get going and see what they choose for the new poll.
Yes, definitely. So we'll see you guys later, and we'll see you patrons in a second.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for watching. Bye. How'd you turn this off? There you go.